Thank you very much, MLA Marks, Mayor Edwards, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a great afternoon, and it's been one that I know that all levels of government have been looking forward to for some time. And I am extremely pleased to be able to be here in Three Hills this afternoon to help celebrate the official opening of the new fire hall. It's not just each one of us that has this sense of expectation and excitement. It's an exciting day for all of the town of Three Hills, for the dedicated volunteer firefighters of the Three Hills Fire Department, and for neighbors and residents of neighboring communities. Within the last 3 years, the town of Three Hills has grown quite a bit, and with new residential neighborhoods being built and an expansion in the industrial park, it became quite evident that a new fire hall was needed right here in Three Hills. Dedicated volunteers have been working out of an old building, and Three Hills has simply outgrown it. This is a very important project, and I'm extremely pleased to see such remarkable results. I know that all of us were taken on a little tour through the facility earlier today, and it is just a remarkable, remarkable building. We're pleased then that the Government of Canada has contributed $650,000 from the Infrastructure Stimulus Fund for this new fire hall. And being here today, I can clearly see that the money was well spent. Not only is this a new fire hall, but it will also serve as a training facility for the Three Hills Fire Department. Firefighters from around surrounding communities such as Trochu, Linden, Acme, and Torrington will be able to stop in and to benefit from some hands-on training courses. This project is among the 236 that are either completed or in development across Alberta, thanks to the federal investment of over $414 million in infrastructure stimulus funding. Here in Three Hills, the Government of Canada has not only invested in this new fire hall, but we've also invested in the rehabilitation of the Three Hills Creek Bridge on Highway 21, just south of here. There's also a number of other projects within Three Hills, not from this particular fund, but that are being funded as well through infrastructure and through Western Economic Diversification and other programs. From coast to coast, almost 16,000 infrastructure projects are putting Canadians to work today while laying the foundation for future prosperity. These projects range from roads and bridges to improvements at colleges and universities, from social housing to our cultural and heritage institutions. Across all of its funds, Infrastructure Canada has now committed over $9.5 billion to more than 6,000 infrastructure projects as part of Canada's Economic Action Plan since it began. When combined with the contributions of our funding partners, over $27 billion has been committed to infrastructure projects across the country. In fact, Infrastructure Canada was recently recognized with a national award for leadership and service innovation for the $4 billion in infrastructure stimulus fund. This government, our government, is working quickly to provide cleaner water, safer roads and bridges, improved waste management systems, and better facilities, because we recognize the key role that these projects play in encouraging local economic growth and maintaining safety for residents. But it's always exciting to come to events like this one, to see our dollars in action, making a real difference to communities. And I'm very proud to know that all levels of government were able to contribute in this very important project. And let me just say this. I think, you know, regardless if we're in big metropolitan areas in our country, or especially in our rural communities like this, it is a great testament to different levels of government working together. And I have had I want to commend the provincial government for stepping up, for joining us in this project, or we joining them, or us joining, working together. And it's been a pleasure to be able to work with MLAs like Richard Marks and others, and I really appreciate the good relationship that we have. As well, your mayor, who I can tell you now that some of these projects are nearing completion, I'm sure that I'm going to get a lot less phone calls from Mayor Edwards, because he has been a very strong advocate for his community and for seeing enhancements to the community, and we see it in projects like this. So I want to congratulate you. We can talk about governments and partnerships, but you know what? Right now I want to congratulate each one of you here in Three Hills and County for your new fire hall. Thank you for having me here today to help celebrate this grand opening. It's a pleasure to be back here in Three Hills. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for those words.